All right, let's get started with 1.
Okay, and look at A.
5, 6.
1.
I get 1 here. I need to find the first explosion. Found it. All I need to do is walk alongside the left side of this line right here.
1.
I did it.
Knock.
Explosion. I see it. Okay, now I just need to follow the explosion and get to the middle of it. So around here. Right behind the middle of the line. Or right behind the middle line for that explosion.
Back cleave
2.
on you.
And that's it. You literally just follow the explosion.
Okay, 1 person.
That's it. You don't need to pop sprint, no arm's length, nothing. Watch, I don't pop arm's length here. It doesn't matter. Because as long as you are, you know, going where you should be going and facing the right way, arm's length will never, not popping arm's length will never kill you.
I got it.
4.
I got it.
See? The explosion happened. It just so happens that I get knocked into it, but it already happened. I'm totally safe. It does not matter at all. I just do my best to keep up to go to the middle of the explosion that I just saw. And I just saw the explosion here that I got knocked into. So I just need to stand behind anywhere here. And I'm fine as I wait for the next one to happen.
That's why
I stop here. Next one happens. And then from here on, it's really easy. You just follow to the left side of the inner guy. This should be the same for everybody
2.
when they're on the outer track. You just try to stay alongside the left of the guy that is baiting the cone.
2. 3, you can stop here. 4.
That's it. That is 1. All right, 2. Let's see what happens for 2.
2, 5, 6.
2 is also
Okay.
really easy. There's a misconception that you need to get to a certain spot, which I'll point out later, but you really don't need to get to that spot ASAP. You can give 1 plenty of space here.
2.
So I get 2. Find the first
1.
explosion. I see it. As always, left side of this line.
2.
Knockback.
See, this is the 3rd explosion. The misconception is that we want to like get ourselves like here into this pie as soon as possible, but it's really not necessary, and I'll show you why. I'm chilling right where I am right now.
3.
In fact, I follow a bit too close. You'll see I need to back up a little bit. See, like as long as you want to give 1, like as long as 1 baits the cruise chaser, I don't know, like anywhere here, it's all good. You're totally fine. They could bait it here and you can stand here and you're totally fine, because watch, this explosion just happens right here and you're scared that the next explosion here is going to get you, but it's never going to get you. Next explosion after this one is going to be in the center.
4.
See? I could have stood anywhere here and it would have been totally fine. It does not matter at all. Here, let's go back again just to look at it one more time.
1.
My only job here is to give
2.
enough space
Knockback.
3.
between myself and 1. So yeah, I back up a little here because I was too
4.
close. And yeah, I'm even a little close here, but it's okay because I'm a fucking gamer.
5.
Pause at 4. Pause at 4.
And we're done. And then after that point, you just try to, you know, same as 1. You want to get to the left of the guy in the inner track,
1.
Still going.
or I guess it's Skeeth here.
2.
Keep going. Feet.
Just get to the left of it.
3.
Oh my god.
Cone.
Stop.
Sorry.
I'm in. That's it. Ignore the death.
You kill me, Skeeth. Oh my god. I gotta got him.
5.
All right. Next. Okay, this is 3.
Look at A. Yeah, look at A. Look at A.
2, 5,
Tank
6.
cleave. 3.
As always, left side.
1,
See the explosion?
2.
It's the same mentality as 1. Exactly as 1 is. I see the explosion, I run to the middle of it. I don't think about anything else. No arms length, no sprinting.
3.
See, explosion just happened. I want to get here. That's it. I don't even think about, you know, the pause where there's an explosion in the middle with 5. I'm just looking for the explosion in front of me, and I get to the center of it.
Come here. That's her. Oh,
Knock.
4, so I want to get right here.
Back cleave on you.
5. 1.
1, so now I want to get here. I'm not even looking at Cruise Chaser behind me. I'm already in the right spot. I don't even pop arm's length or sprint, nothing. Again, I don't need any of that.
1.
Knocks me into it, doesn't matter.
6 is gonna go
Get to the
wild.
middle of this.
3. You can stop here.
And then here, my mentality is I just need to look for the Cruise Chaser guy and get beside him.
4.
Yeah, double charge.
Appears here. I get a little bit lucky here, but it's okay. If the Cruise Chaser guy is facing correctly, being ahead of him shouldn't be, being this ahead of him shouldn't be that big of a deal. As you can see, I was just within the cone. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's take a look at 4.
1, 2, 5, 6.
4. Tank cleave.
1. 2.
Here,
Or 3.
I'm trying to wait to let 3 pass me because 3 needs to be in front of me for this, but
3.
it's fine.
He's fine, don't worry.
4.
Knock
Pause at
back.
4. Pause at 4.
As long as 3 does their job here and stops where they should be, which is here, then I can stand anywhere like around this area. Just like around a little more than half a pie, and you should be fine. So yeah, here it is. I pop arm's length for some reason. I don't need to. And right as, you know, it's the Cruise Chaser turns to rectangle cleave me, I start going. Because it already snapshotted. There's no worry about the explosion behind me.
2. 3. You can stop.
And here, I'm just
4.
trying to get to the left of Skeeth, but Skeeth keeps going. You don't really need to keep going here. After the 3rd explosion happens, and you get to the edge of the 3rd, you don't need to move anymore. We should be totally fine.
Don't go in yet.
5.
Don't go in yet.
But yeah, you just try to get like as close to the cone as possible along the outside edge. You should be 99% of the time safe from this rectangle.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm alive.
Open it up.
All right, let's take a look at 5.
Okay, look at it.
So
cleave.
for 5 and
5.
6, my mentality is slightly different. There's a specific pie slice that I always want to get to as 5 and 6. And as long as I'm in that pie slice, either at the front if I'm 5 or at the back of the slice if I'm 6, totally fine. Don't need to think about the explosion behind me, no matter what. And I'll show you how I get to there.
1.
So yeah, as always, left side of the line.
2.
Okay, now we're just staying to the left of the inner people. I'm on the outer track.
3.
3.
Stay to the left of Cruise Chaser.
Oh.
Cleaves, I can go.
4.
Pause.
4, I can see it just happened here, so I want to get to right here, right behind that line.
5.
3.
Okay, and right when I get to where I want to go, I see the explosion in front of me. That's my signal to go. So this is where, for me, I start actually counting myself. Or I'm always counting, but this is where the count is important as a 5-6. So this is 1,
Knock back
1.
cleave on you.
2.
2.
I'm just following it like normal to the center of the explosion I just saw. 3. So 3, this explosion, 3, just tells me that I can stop. When I see the 3rd explosion, I stop at the edge of the current pie I'm on. That is this pie. This pie is safe forever. The explosion behind us will end here and then do a center one. It will never reach this pie. So as long as 5 gets to the edge of this pie right behind the 3rd explosion and 6 is like somewhere here past the back part of this slice, we're totally Gucci. No one will die. And yeah, I don't need to pop arm's length. Again, no sprint needed. 6, same. Just end up like as 6, I'll show you later, but you just need to get to like this part of the slice and you're totally fine. Yeah, that's it.
3. You can stop here.
And then we're good. I get cleaved and I keep walking because I'm stupid, but I don't need to move at all here. Yeah, you just wait for the middle explosion to go off. You go to the center.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
keep up. Wait,
5.
back up.
That's it. All right, let's do 6.
Focus living liquid. 6. Tank cleave.
1, 2,
Yeah, as normal, left side of the line, and I try to stay to the left of the inner guys.
3, 4,
Yep.
Pause at 4, pause at 4.
5.
5. And then here, now as 6, my job is to get to the pie slice behind the third explosion, right in front of the back edge of that slice. I'll show you what I mean. So here, I'm just following 5, waiting for the first explosion of the second set to happen. Boom. That's 1.
1,
Knockback.
That's 2. I'm still following behind 5, but in reality, I don't really care where 5 is. I just need to get to my spot, and we're Gucci. As long as 5 is doing their job. I don't even need to see where 5 is. I can always go to the same spot. As long as 5 stops where they need to stop.
3,
That's 3. So this is the third explosion. That means this is the slice that we can stop on. My 5 keeps going, but they really don't need to. I think they might have got cleaved, but I'm not totally sure. But yeah, again, this is the pie slice behind the third explosion. As long as I stop literally anywhere like here. Realistically, like right here is fine. Like right at the edge. Right here should be totally fine. You can see the explosion
Stop.
behind me here. See? I'm not even close, baby. Like, not even close. The next explosion will be in the center. I'm totally fine here. My goal as 6 is always to get right in front of... here, let me clear the clutter. My goal is 6, always get in front of this line for this specific slice, and I'm done. I don't care if 5 fucks up and is here, because if I stand here to wait for my cruise chaser bait, most likely I'll probably die unless I, react really fast. This is the safest spot, and if 5 is doing their job, they should be able to get their bait like somewhere here. So yeah, I just need to stand here. I don't need to move ever again.
4,
And then I just go to the center. All right, just a little extra tidbit. So if you're on the outer track and you're waiting to get back to the center because we're wrapping up limit cut, then the path thing that I always take that is 99% of the time safe.
can stop. 4,
It's coming up here.
Don't
Okay.
go in.
Cruise chaser appears here. The cleave is going to be like this. I want to be like literally anywhere here is fine. The rectangle cleave behind is probably going to be like this, but depending on the angle, sometimes the even baiter can bait at a weird angle. Safest spot is right here. Here is not good. Ideally, I want to get here ASAP.
Yet.
5.
Don't go in yet.
So I'm here, and watch the path that I take. This was the cleave. I saw the cleave go off. The path that I always take is that way. I want to stay on the outer edge to avoid the possibility of getting clipped. If I walk right into it here, then it's possible for that rectangle to be like this. Maybe I'll get clipped here. But if I walk along the outer edge, here, let me use a different color. This rectangle bait could go like this potentially if our even is baiting like too off to the, or baiting like too close to the origin of the cone. It could go off at like a weird angle. So the range of angles that this rectangle can come out can be anywhere between here and here. And as you can see, if you just take the safe route along the outer edge, then in, you'll never get hit right after cone happens. So watch. Right after the cone happens. Oh wait, let me go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Right after the cone happens, my plan here, then in.
I'm alive.
And we're good.
Yep.
Marona.
That's it. All right, let's take a look at 7. So for 7-8, you could pretty much treat it the same as you treat 5-6. It's the exact same mentality, and it would work for our 7 and 8 as well.
7.
1,
So I'm 7 here.
2,
Stay to the left of
3,
the inner track.
4,
Pause.
5.
So CC appears here. I'm to the left.
1,
Easy. No sprints, by the way. I don't need a sprint.
2,
Third explosion. I can stop here. I don't need to move anymore. It's the same as 5-6. I don't need to move from this slice. I think I move here though, because I move an extra one because I'm stupid. But it doesn't really matter as long as you know, I'm not too ahead, and I'm not like in the wrong slice like here.
3, you
Knock
can
back
stop
cleave
here.
on you.
4,
And then here, you can see a shining example of why legacy control is better, because you can watch this man back up at the speed of a turtle, since he can't back up fast without rotating his camera,
4,
and he will die to, or he will bait the cleave really badly, I think.
I got.
Yeah, that just goes on the inside because ideally here, he's way too close. Yeah, he doesn't recognize that the back end of the slice is safe. He could have been standing anywhere here, but he is just way far ahead. If he didn't need to look at where I was, basically. He just needed to get here, and he would have been fine.
5.
I got.
Yeah, and that goes a little bit out. I think it kills one of us.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right, finally 8.
Mauling him tonight. Way to go.
8.
8, you could treat it, you know, 2 different ways. One is just stay like a full pie behind 7. You should be good. Or you can just always stop at the same spot, like I did for 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Off it.
1, 2,
That's 2. 3. This is the 3rd explosion. I'm 8 right now, so I could have stopped anywhere here.
3.
But I keep going because the guy ahead of me
Not
keeps going.
4,
Like he's still going, so it's like it's fine. I don't want to risk like cleaving the other party on the other side.
Wait.
But yeah, as long as I'm like a full pie behind,
Wait. Okay.
there's like no trouble at all. Let me go back.
3, 1, 2,
2, 3. So after I realized I got past this pie slice behind the 3rd explosion, after I realized I got past this line right here, I didn't care about the explosion behind me. It didn't matter.
3, you can stop.
Knock back.
So yeah, I'm like, whatever, bro.
4,
This distance is fine. I don't really, it's fine. Brain shut off.
Wait.
5.
Okay. Go. In position.
That's it.